So part of our theory of action is to work with the folks that are up here, but also to support the folks who are down here, out in the field, on the daily basis, the people who just in their own little way make a difference around community development, community acceptance, community partnership. A few years ago, one of our board members, Bill Henderson, who's the retired principal of the Ahern School, now the Henderson School, urged us to start the Community Partner Awards, and it's been going ever since. So we send out a general notice in the early fall and say, please look around your community and nominate somebody who has made a difference in building your community and the acceptance and eliminating the barriers. And we get a very robust number of nominations. I wish we could honor all of the nominees and bring them all side by side. Instead, what we do is find some representative ones, important, and illustrate the important aspects of how communities are built and sustained. And so our Community Partnership Awards are given to honor parents, educators, advocates, health professionals, community leaders who've made a significant impact in their schools, communities, for children with special needs or those children who are at risk. So that's the group of people that we are going to be acknowledging now for the next few minutes. So I want to first call up Dr. Amel. There she is. And I want to ask Ann Howard, our board president, to come and help me with this too. Dr. Alawami is a developmental pediatric fellow at the Center for Children with Special Health Needs at Tufts Medical Center. She's passionate about caring for children with developmental disabilities and their families. She's done her training in Saudi Arabia, where she is from, and has continued it here. She's participated in the LEND programs, and if you don't know what LEND is, I'll explain it to you later, but it's a really good program. And I had the privilege of being able to be one of her professors there, which was very exciting. But nonetheless, Amel really has been our key link to so many families. She has introduced us, built the partnership, built the relationship, so that we, in fact, can reach families that otherwise would not know about the Federation. And so today we just wanted to say thank you so much for the work that you do and for the connection you make for families.
Thank you so much.
Now, why don't you step forward so we'll take your picture. Well, we'll call them back. Yep, we did that before. So Paula Moyer. I know Paula as a mom and as a community leader. When she found out her baby was going to have Down syndrome, she thought, well, why not me? Why not? And that's true for all of us, isn't it? So nonetheless, she dove into learning and reading and studying and connecting. She connected with our family and many other families in our community. And then she kept going, and she kept getting more involved. And she exercised her leadership skills and began to show people how they too could get involved. And so she became the chair of the CPAC in our community. And everybody knows what a CPAC is, right? Special Education Parent Advisory Council, required under Massachusetts chapter, blah, blah, blah. That thing that everybody wants to go, oh, that. But if real people with real skills and real compassion get involved, the CPAC becomes a very vital force. Do you agree with me? That's what Paula has accomplished in her community. And she has continued that not only at the elementary and secondary level, but sorry, I'm getting that mixed up. The elementary level, but on to the secondary level as well. And so now she's the co-chair of the Lincoln-Sudbury CPAC, and a terrific person, a vital community asset. So we're so glad to welcome you and to thank you. Consuelo Perez. She's too busy being and enjoying the day to come down. Consuelo came to the United States from Peru in 1987, settled in Somerville, and has been a force to be reckoned with ever since. She organizes people, she finds people and strengthens them, she gives them hope, she helps them integrate into community, she organizes people, and every place you go, you know that Consuelo has been there first because the path is easier. We're so glad to be able to acknowledge and thank you for your contributions. Is Isaiah Lombardo here? Thank you. Isaiah has been advocating and educating others about Down syndrome since he was very young. He graduated from Somerville High in 2015, where he ran track, managed the football team. He went on to participate in the Massachusetts Concurrent Enrollment Initiative at Bunker Hill Community College. He continues to advocate and to be just a force of positive energy every place he goes. Isaiah, we're so proud to acknowledge and welcome you today.
Thank you.
Roman is not present.
Pardon?
Next one is not present.
Okay.
Roman Davis of East Bridgewater is the director at the Taunton facility of the YMCA. He's not able to be with us today because he's running programs for kids. But nonetheless, he was one who took it upon himself when he saw a gap in services in his YMCA to ensure that children with special needs were fully involved and included. And so today we acknowledge him, and we will send him his little plaque so that he can know that we are caring for him. And Betty Lichtenstein also was not able to come today, but she, raised in Puerto Rico, lived on the Lower East Side of Manhattan, moved to Massachusetts in 1978, started her work in the medical field, but then began to realize the needs of residents and citizens of the community of Holyoke and became a legal advocate for them and empowering advocate, organizing at a grassroots level and really making a difference in her community. So we're sorry that she can't be with us, but we will acknowledge her as well. Is Gabby Tucker here? Gabby grew up in Vietnam. She understood that her brother, who had some differences her family couldn't explain, needed to be addressed. His behavior was different than other boys his age. She realized that he was being teased at school. Sometimes he could be aggressive at home. When she turned 18, she came to the United States, first settling in Minnesota and then relocating to Boston as a youth pastor in a church. She has taken those life experiences and continued to organize and to connect and to build positive structures and energy in the community of families from Vietnam living in the Boston area. She's become one of our key connectors to those families so that, in fact, we are able to reach them successfully. And it really is Gabby being this person between and among, sort of connecting people, connecting culture, overcoming barrier and language that is just a sight to behold. So I am very humbled and appreciate the work that you do. Thank you so much. Is Jill with us? Here she is. And I've been practicing to say your last name all week.
So they emailed me yesterday and say, how do you say it phonetically? It's Pszeniczny,
Pszeniczny.
like pinch your knee.
Like pinch your knee.
That's what I tell the second graders. Yeah.
I was wondering how second graders could say Ms. Pszeniczny.
Well, they don't think about the letters. They just say it. They just hear it and say it. It's all the grown-ups who stumble over it.
A child shall lead us. We're recognizing Jill today because of the responsiveness that she's had and the aha moments that she's had in her teaching of second grade. Because you know that special education is not an isolated thing. You've heard that before, I hope. That it really is all of our children all together, and it takes educators, special educators, therapists, administrators, everybody working together and creating welcoming classrooms. Jill does that for her children and has been recognized by her community for that purpose. So we're so thrilled that you were able to come today and be a part of this celebration. And is Brittany here, right in front of me? Yay! Good morning. So they tell me that Brittany, as a teenager, thought of being a mechanic. When her boyfriend's father noticed how good she was with children, she found another path in her future and eventually went on to get her master's in special education. Well, that's a good switch. Yeah. She's been very active in the community in Ashburnham, Westminster, working with the families there, creating a club that has been very supportive of kids with special needs and given them an opportunity to really feel valued in their community. We had multiple people say, Brittany's the one that we should recognize this year. So glad that we were able to have you come, and thank you so much.